Hey Falcons fans, we've got some exciting news that you won't want to miss. So get ready because there's a lot to talk about today. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell so you never miss an update on everything Atlanta Falcons, and don't forget to like this video. Your support helps grow our community and share the latest news with even more fans. Now, let's jump right into today's big story. The Falcons have interviewed former head coach Matt Eberflus for their open defensive coordinator position. This comes just months after he was let go by the Chicago Bears in late November. His name is still very much in demand, and it's clear that he's a top candidate on the NFL market. There were even rumors that Eberflus might have been in the mix for the defensive coordinator job in Cincinnati, although there's no official word on that. Now, with this opportunity in Atlanta, he could be the perfect fit to replace Jimmy Lake, who recently stepped down as the team's defensive coach. Matt Eberflus has a solid and respected background in the NFL, and his journey started in college football. Matt Eberflus quickly made a name for himself in the NFL after starting as the linebacker coach for the Cleveland Browns. His career continued to rise when he took the same role with the Dallas Cowboys before landing the job as the Colts defensive coordinator in 2018. Under his leadership, the Indianapolis defense thrived, finishing in the top 10 for points allowed in 3 out of his 4 seasons there. This success helped boost his reputation and made him a sought-after candidate for head coaching roles. In 2022, Eberflus was hired as the head coach of the Chicago Bears. While his first season didn't go as planned with only 3 wins, he turned things around in 2023, leading the Bears to 7 victories. Heading into 2024, the team had high hopes, with the first overall pick in the draft and key offseason additions. However, after a strong start at 4-2, the Bears suffered a tough 10-game losing streak, which ultimately led to Eberflus's firing. Despite this rough ending in Chicago, Eberflus's reputation as a coach remains strong, with his deep football knowledge still highly regarded across the league. With his experience and strong track record, Matt Eberflus is a serious contender to lead the Falcons' defense as they look to rebuild. Now that his interview is complete, he joins a growing list of potential candidates for the job, marking another step in his goal to return to the top levels of the NFL. The Falcons ended the 2024 season outside of the playoffs, and there were several factors behind this. One key issue was the inconsistency at quarterback. Veteran Kirk Cousins lost his starting role to rookie Michael Penix Jr. late in the season. But beyond that, the defense also struggled. The team had notable weaknesses in both stopping the run and defending the pass, and the pass rush stood out as a major concern. Atlanta finished second to last in the league for sacks, managing only 31 all season. This lack of pressure on opposing quarterbacks makes it clear that changes are needed on the defensive line. Players like veteran Matt Judon, who had just 5.5 sacks this year, may not have their contracts renewed, which only adds to the urgency of improving this area heading into 2025. One possible solution to help boost the Falcons' pass rush is trading for Las Vegas Raiders star Max Crosby. Although Crosby is still under contract with the Raiders, he's openly expressed frustration with the team's performance and left his future with the franchise uncertain. Eric Smithling from Yardbarker predicts that the Falcons could make a move to bring in the pass rusher they need. Atlanta can't afford to rely solely on a rookie to solve their quarterback pressure problems, so trading for Crosby would be a smart decision. Over his first 6 seasons in the NFL, Crosby has racked up an impressive 59.5 sacks. Smithling pointed out that Crosby has built a reputation as one of the top pass rushers in the league. In fact, he's earned 4 straight Pro Bowl selections, totaling 42.5 sacks over the past 4 seasons. While Crosby's production dipped in 2024, with only 7.5 sacks, it's worth noting he dealt with an ankle injury that affected his play. Despite that, he remained a dominant force on the field, known for his relentless energy and leadership. Crosby himself has acknowledged the challenges but continues to be one of the league's most respected defenders. Max Crosby has made it clear that his future in Las Vegas is uncertain. On a recent episode of his podcast, he said, Obviously, there are a lot of decisions to be made on a personal level. I have to do what's best for me. We'll see. We don't know what the new coaching staff or front office is going to look like. With so many changes happening in Las Vegas, Crosby's next move is up in the air. For the Falcons to make a trade for Crosby, they'll need to address their salary cap situation. As of now, the team is projected to be $7.9 million over the cap for 2025. This means they'll have to make some financial adjustments and strategic cuts to free up enough space to make a big move in the market. If the trade goes through, Crosby would immediately strengthen the Falcons' pass rush and make a big impact in the locker room. Known as a natural leader, Crosby could bring a much-needed defensive identity to Atlanta, something the team has been missing for years. His technical skills, combined with his competitive drive, would make him a game-changer for the franchise. This acquisition could be the boost the Falcons need to become a true playoff contender again, strengthening their defense and setting up a solid foundation for the future.